Hello everyone, welcome again to Level Change channel. My name is Claudio Fonseca. I'm a real Boeing pilot. Nowadays I fly the 777, but I have quite a lot of experience on the 737 as well. And today we are going to fly the 737-700 from London Stansted to Paris Charles-de-Gaulle. Our call sign today is Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, and we are expecting ATC en route through the VATSIM network today. So I'm going to start the procedures very soon. I'm going to take off my camera from now on so you can enjoy the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So as we are preparing this flight, we need to make sure we have around 5,000 kilos of fuel for this flight, and our estimated zero fuel weight, which means all the weight of the plane minus the fuel, is supposed to be around 53,000 kilos. So I'm going to perform these selections first. So we go to our we go inside the plane now. Yep. So initially I'm going to put some lights. Actually, you can use the bright for now. Make sure we can see everything. And then on FS actions and payload, I'm going to select what is supposed to be at 52962 as 0 fuel weight. 52.962. That's the zero fuel weight, and the total fuel that we want is 5,000 kilos. So as you can see, we have already the fuel truck ready to start our refilling. I think that the luggage is already on board this plane, and we should be starting our boarding very soon as well. So now the ground services are asking me to set the fuel. I've just set the fuel that I want. Yeah, that's the fuel that I want. I just want to make sure here the target, let's call it 5,100. Yeah, he's asking me to set the fuel quantity. I already set the fuel quantity I want. So here we go. We have everything set related to the weights. And let's see what EGSS is doing now. So it says fuel truck is in position. Boarding is complete. Fuel truck is in position. And what else he said? That catering's vehicles are in position. So perhaps I need to open those doors for him. So FS actions, doors, they are open. Let's see. Yeah, they are catering the plane right now. Okay, that's fine. So everything seems to be all right. And let's assume that we just boarded this plane. So we are going to check a couple of things like engine oil quantity and hydraulic quantity, and as well oxygen pressure. They are all good. So we are going to set now the inertials to nav. It goes through align and nav. And the captain also sets the parking brake in preparation for the exterior inspection. So the FO has a couple of things to do here just before we start, including the Mach airspeed warning test and the stall warning test. Now we make sure all the CBs they are in place and that the gear extension door is also closed here, so everything is fine. with the parking brake set and the position light set to steady, he can go down and start the steer expression. Do not forget about the emergency lights. So the captain now, he goes to set the FMC. So let's go through the FMC together. We have a 737-700. These engines, they have 24,000 pounds of thrust. We have the active database valid until 23rd of February. So we are going to start our flight here from Echo Golf Sierra Sierra, and we are going to use the GPS position to set as our initial IRS position. Our route is Echo Golf Sierra to Echo Golf Sierra Sierra, which is London Stansted to Paris. So Lima Fox Papa Golf, and our flight number is Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So our route is Delta Echo Tango. So we go direct to Delta Echo Tango. Then we follow Mike 604. I'm copying this from SimBrief. 604 to Lima Yankee Delta. Lima Yankee Delta. And then we have Mike 189. Mike 189 to Waffle, which is Whisk Alpha Foxtrot Uniform. And then we have Mike 605 to B-Bucks. Actually, this is Upper Mike 605 to B-Bucks. This is our route. We can activate and execute. I'm expecting to depart on that link to Romeo from runway 22. So departure and arrival. Departures runway 22. That link to Romeo. There is no discontinuity. And arrival, I'm expecting B-Bucks 9 Papa. Runway 8 right. So in this case, ILS 8 right. Then we are going to check this one and B-Bucks 9 Papa. Just to check here, B-Bucks 9 Papa. We have Mobru transition. I cannot find the transition right now, so to solve this issue we are going to check our nav graph. Yeah, we are going to check our nav graph. We are ready. While I put the nav graph on for you. Yeah, that's the Navigraph. I have some subscribers that are already here. Bruno Queiroz, thank you so much for being here as well. Our first member, Paulo Rogério, he says good afternoon. Have a safe flight. And Black Hawk, hello Captain, let's go. André Sacchetti, good day Fonseca, have a safe flight. And Bruno Queiroz is saying that he cannot listen to the simulator sound. Yeah, here we go now. Maybe, not maybe, now you're going to start hearing the sim. Sorry about that. Our second member today, Murilo Soares. Hello Commander, good live, good flight, thank you so much. So let's go. We have here our route. We can select here for Stansted runway 22. That link to Romeo is here. Arrival is Pipax. Pipax 9 Papa. Okay, so let's take the shards here out of Stansted. So we need a taxi shard, which is supposed to be Let's try to find airport. Yes, this is the airport. Parking stands. SID. That link to Romeo. And then on Paris, our arrival, we have to find here B-Box 9 Papa. B-Box 9 Papa. Approach is the ILS. So far 8 right. 8 right. And here we have the initial for 8 right. Let's see what is the initial 8 right. So our arrival starting B-Box ends in Mobro. And then from Mobro, where is Mobro here? Why I cannot see Mobro? I have Mopar. Let's try again. Okay, this is Mopar. So it says we go all the way down to Mobro, maximum 250 knots, flight level 70. And then we have another initial approach fix, which is Mopar. Let's just take the airport chart as well. So this is the airport, and later on we need the parking stands. We are going to terminal 2 or 4. Okay, so we are expecting landing runway 8 right. Makes sense for our parking position. From our approach position, not really, but anyway, Mobro, this is the ILS, and then between Mobro we can go towards Mopar. Okay, so this is Mopar 6 Echo for runway 8 right. Okay, so that's what I need to select here. Mopar 8 Echo. And now I go on fix page. After Mobro, Mopar 527 and vectors. Let's check this on the plan. We go step by step here. Previous page, VTAX, B-Box, Mobro, and then Mopar. So I'm going to connect these two, Mobro and Mopar. So here we go. We have our route. I'm going to take out of this mode here so we can continue. So we have our route, performance now, cost index for this flight defined by the team brief is cost index. It's not showing cost index. It is showing cruising at Mach 70. Okay, so this is interesting. We are going to use cost index next time. So in this case we select 0. Our reserves, they are 2.1. 2.1. Zero fuel weight is pretty much 53,000. So 53. And cruising altitude is 250. The wind is... I didn't get the entire navigation, but we have component wind of 0. So 0 is fine for today. And transition level out of Gatwick. Let's go to the Gatwick pages that link to Romeo. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. So 6,000 feet as transition altitude. Enable speed 250 knot at B-Box. We'll check that later. So we are going to the port today. We are going to check, but most probably outside temperature is around 10 for now. And then we are going to select our speeds. So for now, N1 limit, and we are almost ready to start. At this time the FO came back from the here inspection, and I just going to make sure I have all of these in the middle, which is the best position for a night flight. And this is also true on the left side. Whoops. Here we go. One more. And here in the middle. I can do the same thing on the pedestal. Not much. Just some final light. Here on top as well. Some panel bright. Oops, that's the camera that I want. That is fine for the lights. So the FO just came back from outside. It starts the pre-flight scan. Very simple, very easy. A couple of things that we have to check now, including turning on the window heats. We have APU running, but the outside temperature is good enough, so we don't need air conditioning right now. This goes to the right on the first flight of the day. And then flight director on first, the captain, then the FO. Captain is going to fly today. We have traffic. And that's it. We're going to check our ATs very soon. Oxygen mask is checked. So we need to check our ATs. Frequency now for the ATs. We don't have the ATs anymore. Come on, guys. We don't have ATC here anymore. Let's see the controlling information here for this Echo Golf November X-ray. This is East Midlands. So they are not going to control us. Not nice. ATC was on. Anyway, I'm going to ask for the weather here in Echo Golf Sierra Sierra then. And it shows 240 at 4, more than 10 kilometers is the visibility. Overcast at 2600, 9 degrees, and QNH 1036. So first we take this to hectopascals, and then we change to 1036. 1036 it is. Auto brake to RTO. We can reset the fuel flow, make it 0 then, and now the pedestal here 122.8. That's the frequency that we are going to use for now, as we don't have any ATC. We can remove the ILS information, and that's it. We are ready to go. On the captain's side, we have pretty much everything set apart from traffic, and the initial heading will be 223. 223 is set. Initial climb altitude is 5,000. So this is 5,000. And auto throttle arm. That's what we have for now. Oxygen checked. So we have correct indications and everything is set. Another thing that I have to do is to give you actually my computer audio, and I have to work on the settings here on the V. What's the name of this application again? The V Pilot. So I want the audio to come to my headphones. Hello. Yes, more. I need. Let's see the external mic. No, I need the external mic. Hello, hello, hello. A little bit more. That should be good enough. And the push to talk key is the right control key. Okay. We are ready to start moving really soon. Let's see if more people...
London City traffic speedbird, short 24 Tango, 2 mile final, runway 27, London City traffic.
Let me know what you think about these volume settings. I'm going again to my charts. So just a short briefing here. We are at position 24. This is our current position, position 24. As you can see from the airport chart now. So we are at position 24. It's a really short taxi. We leave apron Bravo via Bravo and then right turn on Hotel, left turn on Romeo to the holding point runway 22. Then our departure is settling to Romeo. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet and routing altitude. We climb straight ahead to 1.2 India Sierra X-ray. Turn left, intercept Detling radio 334 inbound, cross 3.2 miles Detling at or above 3,000 feet, maximum is 5, then at 25 miles 5,000 feet, and then Detling VOR. So it's pretty much 1.2 India Sierra X-ray, left turn, we intercept the 334 from Detling. So we need 117.3 and 110.5. So 117.3, here we go. 117.3. 117.3. Active. And the ILS frequency was 110.5. 110.5, that's what we have. 117.3 on standby, and just as a backup we have 116.25, which is Parkway to the north. 116.25. Okay, so that's what we have now, and the initial radio is 334 inbound 154. So this inbound 154 we can also set here. 154 and 154. So as we have no ATC, we are going to use our performance calculations for runway 22 from full length. So in this case I'm going to take off with full thrust, but 22,000 rate. We don't need more than that. I don't have an application to calculate the performance for it. We are going to take off with flaps 5. The CG is 18 and the speeds are going to be 124, 126 and 133. So 133 on the EIS Mach window, LNAV and VNAV, and our trim is almost 7. Okay, so we are pretty much ready to start. So we can ask here to prepare for pushback and departure. As you can see outside, it is preparing. I forgot to turn on the logo light, and we can start preparing our flight. So doors and windows closed. V2 is set. All good. So we confirm that the bypass pin is installed. We are clear to pressurize, and then the FO turn on the fuel pump, turn on the fasten belt switch, hydraulic panel, waiting for the last door to close. We are going to need APU bleed for this start. Let's see why they are not closing the door. Yeah, they are. So the door is closed now. We can turn the anti-collision light on. And we have only air conditioning for the dual bleed. Yeah, that's fine. Transponder to transponder or out on. And we can coordinate. Stansted ground, this is Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. We start pushback and engine start from apron Bravo, position 24. So that's it. We are ready to move. We are going to push back with nose right, tail left.
Oh, Luton traffic, this is EGSS 1979, descending out of 6,000, plan for
That is one departure right there.
Plan for runway 25, 1979.
We can release parking brake. Yeah guys, please start our pushback. We are ready to move. Go, go. Ah, yeah, I miss the shocks from PMDG. Okay, so starting the pushback now. Yes, and we can start the engines. What do we have more? JP Gaming Simulator says good afternoon, good flight, thank you so much. Mauro Pisolati, hello. Captain Fonseca, just waiting for your system workshop. Have a nice day. Yeah, for sure we are going to do, don't worry. So 25% N2 fuel, we have fuel flow, the EGT increases and then everything starts to increase. N1 EGT, N2 fuel flow, oil pressure, oil temperature, only the oil quantity drops a little bit and that's it. Captain didn't set the trim.
Keto traffic 1 Maroc 800 Foxtrot establish ILS 2 civil right.
Doing it now. As we have started cut out. And we can start our left engine. We are almost done with the pushback. Okay, so the pushback is complete. We press the brakes and we set the parking brake. 25% N2 fuel. Arnold Lima say, hey Fonseca, Europe is good to fly today. Yeah, I don't know what is happening, but we are here. Digo Ligo, hello Captain, long time no see. Yeah, we are here with a lot of video to the channel members. And Ronaldo P, this is the third or the fourth member that we have today. We have Paulo Rogério, we have Murilo Soares, Mauro Pisolati, and now Ronaldo saying hello, good flight, thank you so much. So, started cut out. Captain asks for flaps 5, the takeoff flaps. The FO selects flaps 5. Captain is going to do the control check. And the FO take the generators to on. APU bleed off. PEX auto. Isolation valve auto. APU off, engine start switch continuous. Then comes down here, makes a recall. It's clean. Engine parameters are stable, so we can clear the engine display and we can do the before taxi checklist once we clear the equipment. So we have a good engine start. We are clearing the equipment right now. And we are going to wait for them here. Just to see them, I'm going to turn on this light, because I think they are going to position themselves here on the left side. While we wait for it, Dev dot says, good afternoon, Captain. Thank you so much for being here as well. Arno Lima, today is the Cross the Land or something like that, an event. Yeah, but I think it's towards Africa, right? Anyway, that's fine. So we can turn on the airport as well. I didn't do this. Yeah, but airports, yes. So the tug is moving. This is our Ryanair tug. Let's wait for the engineer. Oh, it's lightly here. Yeah, she's going to show the pin to us. Yeah, we have the pins inside, and we are going to start taxi. So taxi light on, runway turn off because it's quite dark today. And Stansted traffic, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot to start taxiing from apron B to the holding point runway 22. So parking brake released. And here we go, we are moving. How is the audio, guys? When someone talks on the radio, please let me know if you can hear it.
Luton traffic, this
like
is
now?
EasyJet 1979, currently on final approach, runway 25.
So we have 14 people watching this live broadcast right now. We can do our takeoff review, which is Ultra Total arm with V2 133, LNAV is arm with the heading 223, and VNAV is arm with initial altitude of 5,000 feet. So we are leaving the apron, we check the area to the left, we check the area to the right, all clear, and we can continue ahead. A little bit of thrust. And we take left, right, left to the holding point. So,
Hey, Crush, hey, thanks for joining Crush. Hey, how's
somebody told me about the lights. You're absolutely correct. I'm going to check the rest of the
Let's roll, man. Nice seeing you, man. Hope all's going well.
chat very soon. So we continue straight now. So who talked about the lights was Bruno Queiroz. The dome light is on. Yeah, thank you for that. Dev dot commando to fly a Boeing 777. How many hours of flight? Well, that's not necessarily an amount of hours. That depends on the company. I think most of the guys, for example, in Latam Brazil that are flying the 777 now, the FOs, they have at least, I would say, around 7 or 5 to 7,000 hours, but this is not a requirement. I start flying the 777 with around 6,500 hours, but it depends on the company. Actually, you can leave flying school and fly the 777 if you ever have someone that gives you this opportunity, which is, I think, really rare. So we take left here. We are approaching the holding point. We can do the before takeoff checklist, which says flaps 5 green light, and stab trim is 7 units, 0 and 0, so we are ready to move. Let's check the final. Nobody on final. Stansted traffic, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, line up and take off runway 22. So we go for the lights. And we go also for the transponder. Here we are. Less lights are better. Okay. Here we go. Ready, guys? Please enjoy the flight. This is runway 22 in London Stansted. So 40% anyone now. Take off. So the takeoff button for me here, I don't even remember anymore. We are going to use this. So N1 toga. Thrust set. Checked.
E1. Rotate.
Here we go.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. LNAV. A bit too much. N1, VNAV speed, we can engage autopilot command. So we are already accelerating. 1.2 miles, we are going to start the turn. So now flaps 1. Now flaps up, left turn, 154, inbound Dettling climbing to 5000. So we have flap up, no lights. We can do the after takeoff checklist. Specs and bleeds, they are on. Engine start switch back to auto. Landing gear up and off. Auto brake off, flap up, no light. After takeoff checklist is complete. We have no ATC, no traffic around, so we are going to climb to 250. I forgot to set the pressurization panel. I'm going to do this right now. So just altitude intervene to get 250 now. And I forgot to set, yep, 250. And the landing altitude in Paris, it is supposed to be 400 feet. So my mistake, I didn't set this. This is too much 777 on my head. Transition altitude, set standard. So standards are set and cross-checked. Enable 250 knots at BBAX. I want to know why, so I'm going to check it now. Yeah, BBAX is 250 or below. That's the speed that they want. This is better. We go back to the climb speed. Sorry, to the climb page. This is too bright. Yeah, this is better. Oh, and this is my upper DU. Yeah, better like this. Let's see which one is going to be our first ATC for today. We are about to approach 10,000 feet, or flight level 100 in this case. But flight level 100, the speed will jump to the optimum climb speed 279. Oh, and our cruise should be Mach 70 according to SimBrief. So I'm going to set here decimal 70 and I'm going to execute. This is our cruise speed for today. So 10,000 feet has gone. Lights off. All the lights that we don't use anymore. Oh, I forgot as well. No, I did it. Position to strobo is there. We are not expecting turbulence, so fasten belts auto, and we keep climbing. So 128.1 is France. Paris control 128.1. I think we can start listening to it. 128.1. We are just above to cross.
AS 76-76 si vous préférez, mais en AFR 76-76.
Cross here. Channel between England and France.
Flight to Victor Tango Paris, bonsoir. Identify, clear Vedus 9er Echo arrival.
So here we go, passing 160, climbing 250. And I'm going to leave the charts for the approach ready. Good in transition altitude there at 6,000 feet most probably. That's something I have to change here on the descent page. Forecast and 060 is most probably the transition level there. Here we go.
Alors, Air France 76, il faut envoyer votre plan de vol, parce que du coup ça l'a perdu.
I'm out of London.
Direct descent fly level 150.
Direct Devil descent 150, look to Victor Tango.
This camera is really nice.
Whiskey Bravo, redirect Nerby.
So what else are you saying around here? Thanks, you're welcome, Dev. JP Gaming Simulator Fonseca, I have a question. Every time that we are in flight and temperature below -10, we have to turn on anti-ice. Actually, that's not the correct threshold. The correct threshold for engine anti-ice in flight on the 737 is PAT, total air temperature below +10. It's not -10, it's +10, and you need to have visible moisture. Like today, we don't have visible moisture. We are not inside clouds or anything, so even with this low temperature we don't need to turn the anti-ice on because there is no moisture, there is no water vapor around us. Okay, so if we were inside clouds and the temperature below 10, this is a +10, we turn them on until we reach here an SAT of -40. When the SAT is below -40 and you are in climb or cruise on the 737, you also don't need the engine anti-ice. Maybe we are going to need some engine anti-ice on approach in Paris. Let's see. We are reaching flight level 250 now. And we go outbound on the 149. 149 from that link. I'm going to set here 149 as well, and both to that link. This is the VOR that we need. Here we go. Level at 250, accelerating to Mach 70, which is the speed that we need for today. 12115
Saudi 950
is the approach there, so I will leave it here. 12115 on standby. And I hate these frequencies. 12115. And the 80s for Paris today is 127125, so I will put here. Oh, this was supposed to be 121.5, and the frequency for the 80s again 127.125, so 127.125.
20 Paris, bonsoir. Identify descent level 320, direct Golf Tango, Québec.
Descent to level 320 and direct to Golf Tango, Québec.
Yeah, we are far away for now, not a big deal. Let's start to plan our approach. We are going to burn 800 kilos, so that makes us 56.3 as landing speed, flaps 30, 131. And the minimum so far that we have for the approach is going to be, if we really land on 8 right, is 537. So we need to put there 537 on the minimums.
Disregard. Alpine 39 Whiskey Bravo, descent level 150.
Descending level
5.
39 Whiskey. Ryanair 2020, Unicom 122.8, au revoir. Air France 3428, direct Luzard.
537. The auto brake is going to be auto brake.
Ryanair 2020, Unicom 122.8, au revoir.
Auto brake 2 is enough. Auto brake 2 is enough.
Canada 2356, contact.
And now we are going to check for the frequencies 108.55 and 084. 108.55. So here in the ILS 10855. ILS 10855. We do have DME in Paris 117.5 on the VOR, so 117.05. 117.05, 117.05. That is set, and again the course is 084, so we can already preset here 084. That's it.
Flight 2 Victor Tango, contact the Gaulle arrival 121.150.
Let's try to contact the center.
Contact the Gaulle arrival 121.150, look. 2 Victor Tango, thank you, bye bye.
Bye bye, Air France 7676, direct Urelo, montée niveau 300.
Direct Urelo, montée level 300, c'est bon, on a eu un problème avec le système.
J'ai un trafic qui descend sur Chambéry mais qui est plus avec moi du tout. Mais pas de soucis, obéissance d'abord.
Paris, bonjour, Ryanair 86 of Foxtrot.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot Paris, bonsoir, scope 1000.
Squawk 1000, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So we squawk 1000 now. That already prepared this descent. See if we can hear the 80s now. Not yet.
Saudi 9050, descent level 220.
But the 80s is there. Transition level is 60. Temperature is 8. Running 8 right and 9 left. Okay, that's what we expect. If we don't land on 8 right, we go to 9 left. And the QNH 1037. So here we go. 1037 on standby. Here we are. What you have to tell me? Vada Fox, it says good afternoon, Fonseca. Thank you so much as well for being here. This flight from London Stansted to Paris Charles-de-Gaulle. Really nice sunset over England right now. Let's take the outside camera. Yeah, we are leaving England, the UK behind, and ahead of us is France.
0 Paris, bonsoir. Route direct Caso.
Direct to position Caso, was the former party 227.
Macadam, neighbor to the course side.
I will send you to the text, thank you very much for the short cut. It'll make a lot of
That's it.
Thank you.
We cannot hear the H's.
Paris Control, DHL.
Take it down.
6 with you now, level 370.
Yeah, Lufthansa 596 Heavy, Paris, bonsoir, for 1000.
Yep, no way.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, you identify, clear BBAX 9er Echo arrival.
VBAX 9 Echo arrival, Qatar, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, thank you. So, arrival is VBAX
Paris Control to DHL.
9 Echo.
596 with you now, level 370.
I'm going to execute this arrival and I'm going to check what is VBAX 9 Echo. So, arrival, instead of 9 Papa, we need to find VBAX 9 Echo. Okay, from VBAX to 50 knots, and we go maximum 280 and 240 or below, and we have all this arrival towards Covey and Mopar. That is fine. We are going to check now our FMC. So, Mobro,
3122, bonsoir, identifié radar, montée niveau 290, 290. On continue notre montée pour le 290 France, soleil 3122.
so this VBAX, with this VBAX,
you identify route direct.
top of this,
Sopil.
yeah. So this is 250 or below for the speed. This as well is 250 or below for the speed, and 280 knots or below for the speed. Can execute, and then next page, yeah, here we go, all checked.
Saudia 9050 heavy, contact Brussels 131.1, bye bye. Force control 131.1.
Here we are, we change our arrival. Joel Victor, welcome to the members of the channel. We just arrived at the first officer mode. Thank you so much, Joel, for your contribution. Always, thank you so much. This is the 5th member today on the channel. Thales Araújo says good afternoon, good flight, thank you so much. Ryanair 86, the Foxtrot request descent.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, sorry, second.
Request descent, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot.
Foxtrot route direct Colive, descent level 120.
Direct Colive, descent flight level 120. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So what we need to go is direct to Koliv. And Koliv, direct. We execute. And our descent is flight level 120.
On descend au 230 Air France sur le 428.
120 is set.
116 Paris. Easy 2934, squawk 1000.
Here we go.
Easy 2934, squawk 1000.
So this is still on cruise page. All set for our approach. Just pending confirmation on runway 9 left or 8 right. So far we have 8 right, frequency 108.55. Oh, you are not seeing, guys, I'm sorry. You are not seeing my screen. Thank you for letting me know. Arnom and Bravo X Eric Baima, good afternoon. Arnon Lima, amazing point merge, fly around Paris City, yeah. That's what we have. Sorry guys for the navigraph on your screen.
ANR 49020, contact Brussels 131.1, au revoir.
131.1, bye.
So we are about top of descent. Let's start our descent now. So altitude intervention. We are on the descent mode. And it says drag required, which is not correct.
0, climbing for flight level 230.
Let's see, maybe we are lucky with the 80s now.
210, good evening. Beeline 116, bonsoir.
Not yet.
Redirect 10 SAC, climb flight level 370. Air France 3428, Unicom 128, au revoir.
Unicom pour Air France 3428, merci.
Now we can already see our position on the chart. If you see the navigraph now. So we are flying direct to Koliv, from Koliv Mopar. And then from Mopar we fly Papago 527 and then vectors on the heading 155 to the ILS. That's it.
KLM 26 Victor, bonsoir, stroke 1000.
Stroke 1000, KLM 266.
Flight control Beeline 116. Can you repeat last message, please?
Beeline 116, correction, Beeline 116, redirect 10 SAC, climb flight level 370.
Here we go, descending 237
Victor, identify,
to flight level 120.
Present position direct Aduto for KLM 266.
So we have some broken clouds at 1700. Temperature in Paris is around 8 degrees. So I don't think we are going to need anti-ice unless we face some clouds.
Air France 76, descendez niveau 240.
From flight level 200 to 100 more or less. Below that the true air temperature will be already above 10 degrees.
Correction, easy 29034, redirect Koliv.
Easy 2934, Greek, direct Koliv.
This guy looks Brazilian. This guy that was cleared to fly direct to Koliv now.
Paris Control, bonjour, Beeline, unité 5, niveau de vol 220.
Beeline 115, bonsoir, identifié radar, montée niveau 370, direct 10 SAC.
Niveau 370, direct.
Arnaud Lima is asking if they don't have the 80s. Yeah, that's the way I took the 80s, but I really want to listen to the 80s. Just as a immersion.
Paris Control, bonsoir, France 94 Papa Yankee, climbing
You know, but the HF2 is set, correct frequency, but no luck. Sometimes I have this problem with the VATSIM 80s. Even though it's showing that it's online right now. Anyway.
Paris Control, Veloté 2183, up to flight level 1990.
Veloté 183 Paris, bonsoir, identify, climb flight level 290.
Up to flight level 290, Veloté 2183.
Air France 76
Is Volotea also looks like Brazilian?
On descend au niveau 150, Air France 76.
So yeah, no, I took the D80s. So the D80s says information is Charlie, landing runway 8 right and 9 left. Expect approach ILS, and transition level is 60. After vacating the runway, hold short the inner runway. Wind 030 at 4, visibility more than 10, clouds broken 1700, temperature 8, dew point 7, and QNH 1037.
Macado 220 heavy, Paris.
My apologies, say again, Macado 220?
Macado 220 heavy, stroke 5743.
Very cold to the left, sorry, very dark to the left. We still have some sunlight to the right.
3580, send flight level 300.
Flight level 300,
visibility 0. AV2934, just confirm proceeding direct call is currently or not, so proceeding direct call is please. Kilo Oscar Lima India Victor.
East 2934, route direct coordinates.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, contact the Gaulle arrival 121.150, au revoir.
121.150, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. Bye bye. 121.150 is set. Aria arrivals, bonjour. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot 181 descending 120 inbound call leave.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, bonsoir, identified, descend level 100.
Level 100, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot.
Okay, 1248, contact Paris 128.1, bye bye.
100 now.
128.1, catch at 1248.
Log 2, Tango 2 Victor Tango, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, log 2 Victor Tango.
Turkish 2 Papa Mike, clearance when you're ready.
Yeah, ready.
Let's see which runway for us.
You cleared to Munich, Lenzi 5 Golf departure, head off runway 09 right, initial climb level 100, Golf 1000.
Clear destination, runway 5 Golf via 09 right, 100, initial and start 1000, Turkish 5 2 Papa Mike.
Flavian is also here, the book is on the table, I'm here, very nice. Arnold Lima in real life, how many miles from the destination you can listen to the 80s? That depends on your altitude. Usually you take your altitude in thousands and you multiply by 3. So let's say that you are at 30,000, around 90 miles you can listen. If you are at flight level 400, around 120 miles you can listen, and so on. So today we are at 250, around 75 miles from the airport.
On contact Paris, Air France 31.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, direct Mopar, you cleared Mopar 6 Echo approach, expect ILS, runway 09 on the left.
Direct Mopar for Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. Any chance runway 8 right? We're going to Terminal 2.
And that is approved to Mopar 6 Echo approach, expect ILS, runway 08 right.
Direct to Mopar and then the 6 Echo ILS 8 right. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. Thank you.
That is correct.
So we got the runway that we wanted. That's fine. We are direct to Mopar now.
Victor Tango, decent altitude 5,000 feet, finish 1037.
So the transition that he said is not showing here, but we can check on the arrival that when we select 8 right, we have active 8 Echo.
So Echo, Charlie, Juliet, Romeo, Mike, push and start facing east, approved.
As you can see, is the same that we checked before. So Mopar unable to 50 knots. Yeah, don't worry. We are going to cross below. That's fine.
176, bonjour, identifié, autorisé.
So retard. We're still in FPF. At this time, seat belts on. Lights on.
Le début, désolé.
And we can give a PA to the cabin crew.
Echo.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Guidage ILS 08 droite.
Autorisé approche au Kilo 60, arrivée 08 droite, Air France 76.
Flavio, if you are still here after the flight, I want to talk to you. Again, if you are around, if you are not with the family, I know how is the weekends for you. How are the weekends for you, yeah?
Paris Charles-de-Gaulle, merci beaucoup, bonne soirée, au revoir.
Bonne soirée, bike lot 2 Victor Tango, turn left heading 160.
So here we are, we can see Paris, or the lights. We are approaching some clouds, temperature is still above 10, so at this time we are going to select engine start switch to continuous, and we are going to turn on the engine anti-ice for both engines. That increases the N1 to high idle, so there is a chance that we are going to be high on this approach from now on. Let's see. So this was to cross this layer of clouds.
Pine 39 Whiskey 4 knots, runway 08 right, clear to land.
And right, tap on 3, Whiskey Bravo, thanks.
Speed 18 Tango Victor, on got 3 blue, ready to taxi.
18 Tango Victor, thank you, taxi left on November to holding point Tango 3.
So just the last thing for you guys with the Navigraph on, we are looking for Delta Sierra Echo as our identifier for runway 8 right. So Delta Sierra Echo, okay? We are waiting Delta Sierra Echo to show here instead of 108.55. Approaching 10,000.
Ça vient de Moulin 9 Echo, c'est ça?
Moulin 9 Echo, oui.
Oui, et donc dans la page, vous avez, sur la page des arrivées, vous allez, à gauche, il y a un VIA. Dans les VIA, vous devez avoir un OKI 6 Echo.
Here we go, guys.
Echo, t'as livré le mic sur le tracé.
FMC speed VNAP out, which means we are level at flight level 100, the MCP altitude.
Charles-de-Gaulle approach, hello. On the ball.
So who's calling for the clearance to Copenhagen?
FedEx 120 Sierra.
FedEx 120 Sierra, clearance on request, standby. Alert 2 Tango Victor, reduce speed 180 knots to maintain until 60 ME.
Let's take the runway on the fixed page.
60 ME, Tango.
And we put the 5 and the 10 DME.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, decent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
5,000, 1037, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So 5,000 is set, level change, altimeter 1037, set and cross-checked. And we need to go back to the path, so speed 250 knots.
Clear for Copenhagen 5.
We are about to cross the clouds, temperature already +8, so at this time we can turn off engine anti-ice on one engine at a time, usually. Yes, that's good. And engine start switch back to auto.
707 flying 1000 via
We are back on profile.
Actually, FedEx 120, can you, that was for your company, and can you send me a flight plan? I have to steal your flight plan from
Now during the approach,
to Charles-de-Gaulle.
230 knots, it's okay.
I send it again, okay.
Thank you. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, turn left heading 150.
Left 150, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. We're heading south.
2 Tango Victor, you're 5 miles behind
150. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select the center fix runway 8 right, so CF 8 right, and I'm going to select the inbound course 084
LFPG approach
as intercept course.
34 at flight level 120.
So I create a line on the final that is going to show me where is the runway alignment. So here we go. This is the alignment for runway 8 right.
Mopar, Mike Oscar, Papa, Alpha, Romeo.
Flight direct Mopar, EG connected for.
20 knots now.
Runway 09 right.
3 Papa Mike, thank you. Taxi via Alpha, Bravo, holding point Delta 4, runway 09 right.
Now we have Delta Sierra Echo, as you can see. We are 26 miles
Echo Charlie Romeo Mike. So
from the runway. And we have correct sensing. The localizer is to the right. We are still waiting for the glide slope indications.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, turn left heading 115 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 08 right.
Left 115, clear ILS approach, runway 8 right, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So 115, we have correct sensing so far only for the localizer, so I'm going to arm localizer for now. So Warlock is armed. Let's wait for the glide path to show.
Echo Charlie Juliet Romeo Mike, Tango 1.
Thank you, Echo Charlie Juliet Romeo Mike via Tango 1, runway 08 left, line up and wait, one traffic crossing.
Okay, please.
Here we go.
So line up and wait, Echo Juliet Romeo Mike.
200 knots, which is the flap up speed.
Okay, thank you.
Upline 39 Whiskey Bravo via Sierra 6 cross.
Now we have the glide slope. Indication is correct, so we can arm the approach. Now glide slope is also armed.
Descent flight level 100.
EG connected for descent flight level 100.
We are about to go to flaps 1 now. So speed check, flaps 1, and we can reduce the speed 180 knots. That's a nice speed for us to intercept the localizer.
FedEx 2569, I'll call back shortly. And easy 39 Whiskey Bravo, continue taxi straight ahead on Echo.
Here we are. Let's see if we can find the Eiffel Tower. It's slightly to the south here. I don't think we can see it today. No, not
And
really.
Echo Juliet Romeo Mike, wind 360 degrees at 4 knots, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Echo Charlie Juliet Romeo Mike. Thank you.
Localizer,
Tango Victor behind
capture
it,
single
28
channel.
from full length via Tango 3, runway 08 left.
Vertical speed. We can reduce to 500 feet per minute.
Aircraft at full length, line up and wait behind from Thunder 3Z18 Tango
MCP
Victor.
speed, vertical speed.
FedEx 2569, I have your clearance when you're ready.
84. Really nice approach here in Paris. I mean the ATC. Very calm, very precise.
Level 100.
So now extend flaps 5.
To Copenhagen via norm 5 Golf.
Another Brazilian.
09 right, climb 100.
We can maintain this 180 knots up to 10 miles.
FedEx 2569, I read back correct, report ready.
Out to the quieting.
Lot 2 Tango Victor, hold short off runway 08 left, that's Sierra 6, 1 traffic departing.
Hold short, out runway 08, left 06, close to Victor Tango.
Echo Charlie Romeo Mike, set scope mode Charlie when able.
We try to put Charlie.
And FedEx 12 Sierra, clearance when ready.
glide slope capture.
1 to Sierra.
Missed approach for this procedure
Yes,
is
sir. If you can actually just recycle, just go 5,721.
5,000.
5721.
5,000 is set.
And easy 18 Tango Victor, wind 360 degrees at 4 knots, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Let's take off 08 left, easy 18 Tango Victor.
Easy 2934, turn
Now we
right,
bring the
heading
speed
140,
down.
Vectors ILS, runway 09 on the left.
60 knots.
Easy 2964, turn right, heading 40.
And easy 2934, that is for the ILS, runway 09 on the left.
Here we go.
Just give me 1 second.
And easy 39 Whiskey Bravo, continue taxi via Echo Tango Bravo 2, your stand is Delta 18.
Echo Tango Bravo 2 and Delta 18. Perfect for Alpine 39 Whiskey Bravo. Brilliant ATT.
Thank you, sir. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, wind 360.
Igor Akira,
08 right.
my good friend, man, how are you? He wants to see glide slope and localizer captured together.
86 Foxtrot, wind 360 degrees 4 knots, runway 08 right, cleared to land.
Runway 08 right, clear to land. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. Sorry, man, today was not possible. These radar vectors from Paris were good enough to keep us below the glide slope.
Romeo Mike, climb at level 190, direct takeoff.
So we are now 9.5 miles to the runway, speed reaching 160. Let's try to find the Eiffel Tower once again. Outside, I know it's to the right here. Far away, right? Yeah, we are far away from downtown.
Dalila to Victor Tango, so after crossing taxi straight
Anyway, that is the airport in front of us. Runway is 8 and to the north, runway is 9.
60 degrees at 4 knots, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for runway 09 via Delta Port of Schiphol.
Easy 2934, decent
So,
altitude 4.
engine start switch.
1037.
25. Continues.
Easy 2934, descent to flight level 40. 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet and a QNH of 103.
Very nice approach. So here we go. Gear down. Flaps 15.
So 2 Tango, 2 Victor Tango, so continue Echo all the way.
The wrong one.
Tango Foxtrot 3.
No, it's not Toga, it's not what I want. Manual flight.
Continue to pass Tango Foxtrot 3.
Sorry, we can arm the approach again.
It is 18 Tango Victor, left direct.
165.
Left direct OPAR, easy 18
Autopilot again. Wrong button, guys. Speed brake is armed. And now we can go to flaps 25. And we lost the VREF here, 131 to 136. Flaps 30. Landing checklist, engine start switch continuous, landing gear down, flaps 30 green light, and speed brake is armed.
1,000.
And we are on approach speed, 1000, stable.
Left heading 115 degrees, clear ILS approach, runway 09 on the left.
So here we go. First, auto throttle,
Mike, contact Paris 128 decimal.
off.
128.1, I think.
Now,
because it
autopilot.
was, communication.
That is correct, so 1281 Paris, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, 128.1, and sorry for... Thank you a lot.
5.
No problem.
Here we go.
Turkish 2 Papa Mike, identify, decline flight level 190.
Level 190, Turkish 2 Papa Mike.
400.
And easy 2934, I say again, left turn, heading 115, cleared ILS, runway 09 on left.
turn left in 115, ILS, 09 left.
Copy. They are not quite correct. I'm following the glide slopes. Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Tango Oscar 203.
10.
Not on the center line, but it was good enough. Idle reverse. Next high speed to the left. Manual brakes.
Tango Victor, contact Paris on 128.1. Bye bye.
Paris 128.1, thanks a lot, easy 18, Tango Victor.
Oops, that taxiway is quite short, so now we wait here.
Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, welcome to Charles-de-Gaulle via Sierra 6, cross runway 08 left.
Via Sierra 6, cross runway 08 left. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So Sierra 6.
The Turkish 2 Papa Mike, direct Lupin.
Direct Lupin, Turkish 2 Papa Mike.
Is it 2934 to confirm you're establishing on the ILS 090 left?
So this is Sierra 6. We cross the runway.
2934, ILS 09 left.
Thank you. And Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, after crossing taxi, just confirm it was 2 Bravo or 2 Delta?
We go to 2 Bravo, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot.
Roger, Ryanair 86 Foxtrot, in this case, straight ahead on Echo, hold short Tango Bravo 2.
Echo, hold short Tango Bravo to Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. So, now I'm going to take the charts. Echo, and we hold short. Okay, we continue straight ahead. Tango Bravo 2. Okay.
Confirm direct.
We are going to move all around this airport, guys.
Correct, Lupin.
So,
Check Turkish 2 Papa Mike.
I need now APU. I don't need the landing lights anymore. I don't need the strobo lights anymore. I don't need the auto brake anymore. Even the flaps can go all the way up now. And the transponder to transponder. So this way we can make it out of Charlie. No, only on standby it goes out of Charlie. Okay, not an issue. So that's it. We'll go all the way around. I will try to take the shards here for you as well.
And lot 2 Victor Tango via Tango Foxtrot 3, Yoast 10 will be Foxtrot 30.
Via taxi Tango Foxtrot 3, stand Foxtrot 30, lot 2 Victor Tango.
Easy 2934, wind variable at 3 knots, runway 09 left, cleared to land.
So here we are.
EC2934, clear to land 09
Okay guys, so here you have the charts as well. So we are on Echo. And we are going to continue on Echo to hold short Tango Bravo 2. And now, because this is a long taxi with the APU on bus, I'm going to shut down one engine, which in this case is going to be the left one. So fuel control switch, the left, cut off. Man, these taxiways here in Paris, they are not nice, huh? Okay, so we continue on Echo.
And Turkish 2 Papa Mike, contact Paris on 128.1. Bye bye.
128.1, thank you for your service. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we're going to hold
Ryanair
short.
6 Foxtrot via Tango Bravo 2. Your stand will be Bravo 12.
Bravo 12 via Tango Bravo 2. Ryanair 86 Foxtrot. Merci. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
So that is one guy ahead of us, and we are going to Bravo 12. So we need to go to gates Bravo, and Bravo 12 is the only one that we don't have. That is amazing. So this electrical and hydraulic is because we shut down the engine. So we are here, we continue via Tango Bravo 2 to Bravo 12. I'm going to check on the rest of Navigraph where is Bravo 12. Yeah, Bravo 12 just beside Bravo 10. Bravo 12 is just beside Bravo 10, so we are going to enter here via Tango Bravo to Bravo 12. We can take
Easy 2 Nano 34, welcome to Charles-de-Gaulle.
Bravo 8 maybe.
Cross runway 0 Nano right.
Easy 234, cross 09 right.
So the Bravos, they are not here, these ones. Where I'm going to find them? Maybe Golf? Nope. No. So we still have a long way to go. I'm trying to find this information on the GSX. Yeah, because we are on Terminal 2, Bravo. Let's see, let's see, let's see.
FedEx 2569, we are ready for push back and start.
And FedEx 2569, push and start facing north.
What do we have on Bravo? Just to
Facing
make
north,
sure.
FedEx 2569.
Charles-de-Gaulle, Paris, approach, FedEx 1, 2,
Bravo 4.
ready for push back and start.
FedEx 12 Sierra, push and start facing north, approved.
Facing north.
And I don't see any of these gates here. So let's see. Again. Let's see Bravo 15, for example Bravo 10. And then that is the Bravo 10. Okay, let's try to find Bravo 10 then. So we don't need to follow me.
Is it 2934 taxi? You can take a left here on November.
Salve.
November.
A lot of people here. Paulo Rogério says congrats for the flight. Thank you. So we are single engine now. I need to keep some clear to the right. What else we have here? Arnold Lima, the ATC gave you a stand on the other side of the airport. Yeah, but I told him I was going there to the Terminal 2. But I was expecting to go Terminal 2 on the south, not Terminal 2 on the north. But anyway, that's fine. Awesome, Captain. Very realistic flight. Thank you, Igor. Yeah, discontinue, call out. Man. Yeah, you know, too much Indian around, man. Should be the standard Boeing call out landing anyway. Here we go, approaching Tango Bravo 2, which is going to be the next one to the left, I hope. Let's see from outside. Yeah, Tango Bravo 2 is the next to the left.
And 2934, so you can turn left on Echo and hold short, Tango Bravo 2.
Sorry, I did not hear that. There's another person talking.
Is it 2934, taxi left on Echo?
We are approaching the apron. We don't need the turn off lights anymore. We are quite fast now. So this is Tango Bravo 2. And once again, yeah, there is the parking spot we are going.
1245, bonjour, information Echo. You cleared Lorny 6 Echo approach. Expect ILS 110 nano left.
Sorry, say again. You were
So now we have to find our stand visually. Man, this apron is a mess, right?
KLM 1245, you cleared Lorny 6 Echo approach. Expect ILS, one-way zeroing and left.
And what a mess this apron.
6 Echo approach, expect runway 09 left, KLM 1245, and we need to descend or not?
KLM 1245 negative, maintain level 150.
Let me try to go here again.
Information Echo current.
Information Echo, and we will hold at 150.
And KLM 1245, direct Lorny.
Direct Lorny, KLM 1245.
Okay, I think we have to change the parking position because of this apron.
The 2934, that Echo is a bit further down, so let's make it easy. You can just take the turn left, and you see if you see the terminal on the left hand side, you can park somewhere there.
Okay, let's try to come back to our parking position.
KLM 1245 unable to do the Lorny 6 Echo. We don't have that in our studio, so can we take a lookie?
Negative, KLM 1245, Lorny 6 Echo is the initial approach, so you are coming from...
I'm sorry, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to make sure which one is my parking position. So, Control Shift, go and show me this spot. Yeah, this is the one. So, here we go.
Found it, thank you.
Thanks to you.
Paris approach, FedEx 120, ready for taxi.
Thank you, FedEx 120, taxi straight ahead, then right on Bravo, holding point Delta 1, one-way 09 of right.
Okay, right on Bravo, Delta 1, 09.
And this is not turning. I'm going to stop here again and I'm going to make a modification on my PMDG setup. Options, simulations,
FedEx 2569, taxi
and
Mike, Bravo, holding point Delta 1,
only rudder here. So now I can properly taxi this plane.
Taxi via Mike, Bravo, Delta 1, hold point runway 09 right.
To the final position without any issue.
Paris approach F1 76 Romeo Papa is type A320 at gate Bravo 18, requesting clearance to Amsterdam.
If I really find a marshaller here,
you are cleared to Amsterdam via the normal 5 hotel departure.
I don't see so far.
Left. Initial climb level 100 and squawk 5726.
Via the number 5 Lima departure, initial climb to 100, squawk 5726, Air France 76 Romeo Papa.
76 Romeo Papa, it's actually the normal 5
so this is the parking position. I don't see the marshaller. I'm going to use the external camera to stop here.
We'll do number 5 hotel departure, Air France 76 Romeo Papa.
That's it. Not very realistic, the last part of the flight, but that's what we managed to do here on the sim. So APU generator is on and now we can complete the shutdown procedures, release passengers, some air conditioning now.
And is it Tuna 34, so taxi right,
and
Tango Bravo
anti-collision light to off.
Will be Delta 18.
Flight directors to off.
Turn right at
The last one, transponder to 2000 and then standby.
My stand will be...
Here we go guys, so we arrived in Paris, so now I'm going to ask for
Gaulle approach, hello,
Reboarding. And you will see everything approaching the plane. Guys, last chat with you.
I'll call you back shortly.
That's it, guys. Thank you so much for your presence today here on this live stream
1245,
on this flight from London Stansted to Paris Charles-de-Gaulle. Thank you all the members that were here. I counted 6 members on the live stream today, and Joel Victor that just became a member on this channel. He just joined us as a first officer. Thank you so much, Joel. And guys, that's it. That's what I had for you today. And the people are getting off the plane in an imaginary bridge until they reach the standard bridge. Okay, that's fine, not a big deal. So thank you so much, guys, and I see you next time. Bye bye.
Right, sorry, FedEx 2569 via Delta 111.